This is by far the best portable neck fan that money can buy. And it's actually not even a neck fan. This is the Torras Coolify 3, and the company refers to it as a wearable air conditioner. And it's coming in at 300 bucks. Now, a lot of you are probably saying to yourself, why on earth would I pay $300 for a neck fan when I could get on Amazon and pick one up for about 20 bucks? Now, the thing about regular neck fans is that they're great as long as you're using them indoors. So if you use a neck fan in the house or maybe at work, if the temperature is a little warmer than what you prefer, a regular neck fan can get you by all day. It blows nice consistent air up around your neck and face area to help you stay cool to an extent. But when it comes to outdoor use, especially this time of year in the summer, when you have direct sun beating down on you, all a regular neck fan does is really just blow hot air, the atmospheric air that's already surrounding you. So they don't really help as much as you would probably like when it comes to outdoor use. Now, the difference with this, it has 3 cooling zones on the inner portion of the neck fan that get extremely cold, and they give you a really nice cooling sensation on top of blowing air up and around your face and neck. So just imagine having a frozen towel around your neck that's also blowing air. That's the sensation that you get from using this fan. So that's what separates it from a regular neck fan. Now, if you're familiar with the previous versions of the Coolify 1 and 2, they've gotten progressively better. So with the first generation, it had a single cooling zone located on the back of the neck fan. And then with the second generation, it had 2 cooling zones, one on the left and one on the right. And now with the third generation, you have 3 cooling zones. You have one on the left, one on the right, and then a very large one on the back. So you're getting a lot more coverage in terms of the cooling sensation. Now, really quick, let's talk about the overall design and appearance of the Coolify 3. Now, most people don't pick neck fans based on how they look, but if you're paying 300 bucks, it does help to at least like how it looks. Now, this thing looks absolutely incredible. As you can see, it's got like a reflective color changing blue finish that looks amazing under the light. And when you have it around your neck, it just looks like this modern futuristic gadget sitting there on your neck. So you're definitely going to get some attention when you're wearing this thing. Now, like most neck fans, it does stretch, but it's not nearly as flexible as some other neck fans that I've tried. And I'm pretty sure that that's partly intentional because with those cooling zones, you do want a nice snug fit so that they're actually coming in contact with your neck. I mean, that's how it's able to cool you down. So again, I think that's partly intentional. Now, if you just have a really wide neck, it is possible that the fit might be a little tight. It's hard for me to say. I would say that my neck is pretty average size. So for me, I mean, it works perfectly. You do have your buttons located on the bottom on the right side. So you have a power button as well as a mode button. And when you press the power button, that actually turns it on and activates the cooling mode, which is indicated by the blue lights. If you press the power button again, that actually changes your speeds because you do have 3 different fan speeds for each mode. Now, when you press the mode button, that switches you over into fan mode. So that does away with the cooling zones and basically turns this into a regular neck fan. Now with that, you are going to get better battery life because you're not actually using those cooling zones. So then if you press and hold the mode button, that puts the neck fan into heating mode. And just like it's able to help you stay cool during the summer, it can also help you stay warm during the winter. So it's not just a summertime product. Over on the other side, it does have a little battery meter to help you gauge your remaining battery life. Now, this also comes with a protective case, which I do like a lot. It's basically the exact same shape as the neck fan, and it's way more compact compared to the cases that came with the previous versions of the Coolify. So I definitely like that. It's easier to travel with, and it's got a nice hard finish, so it's certainly going to help keep this protected. The only thing I wish is that it had somewhere to store your charging cable. Now, another thing that sets this apart from other neck fans is the fact that it's compatible with an app. And this is actually really cool because it allows you to customize your experience. So not only can you turn the fan on and off, as well as change the different speeds, you can also control which cooling zones you want to use. So you have the option of using the left and the right cooling zones. You have the option of using all 3 cooling zones, or you have the option of using just the rear cooling zone. So it's pretty cool that they allow you to customize all of that. Now, when it comes to battery life, you're going to get a maximum of 13 hours, but that's only when you're using it as a basic neck fan. Once you activate the cooling mode, that's going to eat into your battery life pretty significantly. And if you're using the cooling mode on level 3 with the highest fan speed, that drops the battery life down closer to around 2 hours. So it's a pretty significant drop. However, one big upgrade that they made this time around is the fact that you can charge the neck fan and use it at the exact same time. They even include a right angle charger so that when you do have it plugged in, it still sits comfortably around your neck. So if you have like a portable power bank or something like that you can take with you, you could plug it into the neck fan and use it to extend your runtime. And that was a big question that a lot of people had when it came to the previous versions of the Coolify. People love the idea of having an actual air conditioning neck fan, so to speak, but people felt like the battery life was too low when you're using the actual cooling mode. So the fact that you can now plug it in and use it at the same time is definitely a game-changing feature. And on top of that, it now supports 18-watt fast charging, which is a little faster compared to the previous versions. So that means less downtime when the battery is completely dead. So with all that being said, it is pricey at $300, but if you're going to buy a neck fan, especially for outdoor use in the summertime, this is the one that you want to get, trust me. I will have the link to this down in the description if you're interested. And aside from that, as always, I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.